All right, oh my gosh, guys, these shoes right here, Salomon Ultra Glides. These shoes are awesome. Gosh, everybody, these shoes, oh my gosh. First of all, thank you, Salomon, for sending these out. Second of all, first impressions of the shoes, like, I am really impressed. Normally Salomons do not have like a ton of cushion compared to others like Hoka or Ultra, Olympus, stuff like that. I've never been able to find like a Salomon that I felt like I maybe could use for a 100-miler. These might be totally changing the game. I mean, honestly, these feel so good. So first up, these shoes have a 6mm drop, and that felt really great out on the trails. They're also like very flexible. Like I'm not even doing much to them, and they're like, they move a lot. So if you like that, you're really gonna like these shoes. But like I said, 6mm drop, so the running, like, it felt really great. Heel lock, everything, the tongue was great, the laces were great, the upper felt really nice. If you've ever had Salomons before, you know that they run pretty narrow. That was definitely the case with these as well. Right away, they did feel pretty tight, but I felt like my foot kind of like got used to it throughout the run, and it didn't really bother me at all. But the one thing with the tongue, and maybe I'm just not like totally sure on how to lace these up, I've always laced these in a way where I pull it tight and then I stuff all of the excess into this like tongue pocket right here that you can see, just like that. Well, these, as you watch, like as it tightens up, that lace, it's really like right across that pocket, and then when you put this, and then when you pull the lock tight, it's actually like right across that pocket. And so if you were to try and get all of this into that pocket, like this would be stretched so far. And so what I did was I just put this end in the pocket and I left the lock kind of dangling out. So it was like some of the lace was kind of dangling out. I wasn't able to get it all in. So if there's those of you out there that run in Salomon all the time, if there is a different way that I'm supposed to be doing this, let me know in the comments down below. Most of the time, the Salomon tongues have been a little bit longer, and I've been able to shove everything in there, all of the excess, including the lock and this extra piece at the end. Wasn't able to do that here in a way that would have been like comfortable. So I just kind of left part of it out. But across the tongue, there's this padding right here, which is honestly like, okay, so shoe manufacturers, when you're doing this, it's great. Like Nike's been doing it a lot, Ultra's been doing it a lot. A little bit of padding on trail shoes underneath the laces is amazing, especially for going downhill. Anytime where your foot is being jammed forward, like you need a little bit of padding there to buffer in between your foot and the laces. So big thumbs up on that. The outsole goes just really good grip. I was really impressed with it. It's not, the lugs are not very long at all, so yet to see what it how it acts in mud, although I don't really think, just based off of the looks, I don't really think that this was really designed for mud running. The other thing is I took a couple pictures and posted on my Instagram. You can see that when I'm just standing like this, the midsole compresses very, very easily, so it's almost like the midsole almost goes down and touches the ground, and these little lugs get like kind of smashed up into it. So this is a very, very plush Salomon. Like it is not like other Salomons that I've had in the past. This is plush. It was a really, really good experience. Other thing, let me check the tongue. It's I'm doing this for you guys because this is disgusting. It's semi-gusseted, so it's not like a full like sock liner on the inside, but overall really impressed with the Salomon Ultra Glide on my first run. Just wanted to do a quick short run today just to get the feel, because tomorrow I'm planning on taking this out for at least like a marathon effort. I would love to hit somewhere around like 30 miles, but I mean, that's all dependent on the weather. It looks like the forecast shows like maybe it's going to be like a little bit lower, like in the 70s. And so if that's the case, like maybe I will be able to squeak out 25 or 30 miles. But if that weather forecast changes and it gets hot and it's in the 80s or 90s tomorrow, I probably won't be able to. But I wanted to get just a quick test in these shoes just to make sure that they were okay. The only thing that kind of like concerned me a little bit for a really long run is just like how flexible it is. And I don't know, like we're just gonna have to see how that plays out on this long run. I'll let you guys know. I'll update you in my full review once I hit 50 miles in this shoe. I don't know, sometimes it's good to have a little bit of stability in there. These are really, really like they just move a lot. Lots of freedom. Ultra Glide. I guess that's a really good way to describe it, because your feet, you feel like you're gliding over the trails. All right, that's it. First impressions of the Salomon Ultra Glide. Just a quick little short run, and then I'm gonna really put it through its paces and put it like to the test. The Ultra in the name, I'm gonna put that to the test tomorrow. All right, I gotta get out of here and start packing. All right, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you again soon.